So with land, the value of a development parcel of land is directly tied to what you can do with it. And until the buyer has assurance that they can do what they want to do, whatever form of development it is, it would be reasonable for them to have the time to verify that and get both a due diligence and land development time frame in there so they don't settle until they're absolutely sure they can do what they are planning to do with it. So for a lot of sellers, this is a little frustrating and maybe confusing because they want to sell the property and they don't want to wait multiple years to settle. But with land, it would be reasonable for a buyer to have 30 to 180 days of due diligence. And that is really dependent on the size and complexity of that development parcel. And then after that, a land development time frame of 1 to 2, maybe even 3 years, if there's a lot of complexity or it's a large development. Especially so if there's any kind of zoning work that needs to be done in addition to land development timeframes. So the buyer needs this as an assurance that they can pay the price that they are willing to pay to a seller, but until you have the assurance that you can do those things, it would be hard for any buyer to pay that. Just like, would you show up and buy a house for cash without doing any due diligence or, any type of property? So making sure and for a seller to accommodate that time frame is a really important part of a land sale transaction and something that sellers need to understand and be agreeable to.